Welcome back, boys and girls. We're so glad that you're back with us this week. We are going to go ahead and warm up. So let's stand up and let's stretch to the side and other way and roll your shoulders backwards and forwards. Head to your first side, head to elbow, second side to your elbow and normal. Breathing in. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to show you how many beats you're going to do. So you're going to do 4 beats breathing in, and then you're going to breathe out for however many I tell you. So this time we're going to breathe in for 4 and then out for 4. We got to be all out of air by then. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Did you finish? Let's try that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. All right. This time we're going to breathe in for 4 and go out for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. This time, let's go in for 4 and out for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you make it? We're going to do one more. It's the hardest one of all. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 16. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and breathe. Excellent job. Keep up the great work. Let's do our fingers up. Here we go. And let's try it for this time. This time, let's do some boops. Ready and go. Boop, 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 boop. Excellent job. All right. Let's do some special welcomes. Hello, boys and girls. 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 Excellent job.
We're going to be doing some body percussion to a song called Sleigh Ride. I bet you've heard this song around this time of year, probably out shopping. It's playing on the speakers in the stores because it just sounds like winter, and it's all about a sleigh ride. That's the picture that the composer is trying to paint for us, a beautiful winter scene. Well, our song happens to have a really important form that we can take a look at. So it starts off with a little introduction, and then comes the A section. And the A section is the music that sounds like bum 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 ba da da dum bum ba da da dum ba da 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 da. So anytime you hear that melody, that's our A section. And then our B section, you're going to hear what sounds like horses clip-clopping on ba-da-dum, 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 bum-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. That's our B section. So anytime you hear these horses clip-clopping, you need to listen. That's our B section. We go back to our A section, and then we have a C section. We have a different one. And that one, you're going to hear horses again, but it's different. You hear them clapping and going, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. And then you hear a whip crack. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Da-dum. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum. All right, so on that section, the C section, we are going to listen carefully and know that it's a different horse section than the first one. Now, we have a special thing we call this. Whenever we have an A, B, A, C, and then we're going to return back to A eventually, and then back to B and back to A, this is called rondo form. Can you say it? Say rondo form. Yeah, it's a really important and popular type of musical form where we have this A section that keeps coming back in between different things. Now, our rondo form only has a B and a C section added in. That's really different. But there are some rondo forms that could be like A, B, A, C, A, D, A, E, A. And it could get really crazy with all of this different material coming in between our repeating A section. Now, there is an interlude, which has it's just connecting music. It's not a whole new theme. It's just connecting music. And then at the end, we have something called a coda. Well, do you remember the language that almost all of our music words are in? Yes, Italian. Well, coda is Italian for tail. Yeah, like a cat tail on the end of a cat. Well, that means it's at the end of the song. So coda is the word for tail, the end. It's an extra ending that's coming there. Well, let's learn what we need to do for every section of our song. For our A section, we're going to be going pat, clap, snap, clap. And we do this slowly 2 times, just like this. And then we have to go fast for 4 times. Can you try it with me? So that's our A section. We get to do that a lot. All right? It keeps coming back. We keep doing that over and over again. Our B section goes like this. Ta, ta, ta-dee-ta. And then we say, going for a ride, and we pat our legs 6 times in a row. And we go, going for a ride, 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 going for a ride. And then we do the whole B section again where we say, ta, ta, ta-dee-ta. Going for a ride, 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 going for a ride. And that's our B section. Now you remember we're in rondo form, so after our B section we have to go back to our A, where we go slow first, 2 times. And then we have to go fast for 4 times. Ready? Pat, clap, snap, clap, pat, clap, snap, clap. Good job. And then we have our C section. So for our C section, we're going to count to 9 and then we snap. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, snap. Good. And then we go ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. 4 times. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, snap. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. Good. And then in our interlude music, we do something called the hand jive, which we've maybe done in other things throughout different songs throughout the different years, so you might know it, but it goes like this. Pat, pat, 2 pats. Clap, clap, 2 claps. So far we have pat, pat, clap, clap. Good, and then we go chop, 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 chop to the side like that. Ready? So you kind of pulse 2 times here, and then you switch. Good, and then we do the mashed potato, and we go bump, 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 bump some mashed potato, mashed potato. So just like that, the chops, you have one hand on top. Well, you start the mashed potato like that and bump twice, and then you swap hands and bump 2 more times. Let's see what we've got so far. Ready? Pat, pat, clap, clap, chop, 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 mashed potato, and then we make our thumbs up and we go over our shoulders, and we call this the hitchhike. Hitchhike, hitchhike. Great, and that's the whole hand jive. So during our interlude, we get to do the hand jive. Ready? Let's try it together. Here we go. Pat, pat, clap, clap, chop, 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 mashed potato, hitchhike, hitchhike. Yeah, and then our A section is going to come back, and then our B section, and then our A section, and then at the very end, during the coda, we'll get to do our hand jive again. And if you listen really carefully, you'll hear a horse whinny at the end of our song, okay? All right, well, let's give it a try and see how we do. Just follow along. It's all for fun. It's a great song to listen to. And now we can focus on what the form of the piece is, how it's organized, because I bet you didn't even realize it was in rondo form. How Thanks for moving along with me to Sleigh Ride. Don't worry, we didn't do all that hard work for nothing. We'll try it again next time, too, so you can try out your skills. Can you feel it coming? Winter. Winter is soon on its way. Even in Texas, I'm feeling these nice chilly mornings. It gets warm, yeah, in the afternoon, I know. But man, do I miss a good winter. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I love snow, and I love the cold. And so I can feel a little taste of it each morning, which is really great. I've got a song about winter snowflakes I would love to share with you today. Will you keep a steady beat with me as you listen to our song about snowflakes? Here it is, winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. Very good. So, our song is all about the beauty of the snow and how it's sparkling and shining and shimmering, right? When you see a lot of snow, it's so sparkly. It's amazing how these little tiny snowflakes almost just look like glitter all around. So that's what our song is about. Will you be my echo as we learn it together? Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. Great, let's see if we can sing the whole thing all together. It's not super long, so I bet you've got it by now. Keep a steady beat, here we go. Winter snowflakes sparkling, shining on the ground. Winter snowflakes falling, shimmering all around. Yes, that's it. Great job. Now, let's see what we can add to our song. We're going to learn a song called Catch a Snowflake. And because you are becoming such good music readers, we are going to learn it by reading the rhythm and then figuring out the melody notes on the staff. Please say and clap the rhythm along with me. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Toddy, 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 ta, 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 ta. Ta, toddy, 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 ta. Great job saying and clapping the rhythm with me. Now, let's try that one more time, but we're going to say the words beneath as we follow along with the rhythm. It's a little tricky, but let's give it a try. Ready, go. Catch a snowflake floating down. Catch it as it's swirling round. Do not worry as you hurry. You can catch it before it falls down to the ground. All right, good work. If you need to try that again, just rewind it back and give it a try. We're going to go on to try to learn our melody notes now. So our very first note is so. It's on the third space from the bottom. If we count from the bottom space to the top, we see that it's on the third space. So if this first note is so, what would the second note be? Yes, it's also so because it's on the same space. So our first notes sound like so, so. What about this note? It's a skip down. What would it be? Yes, you're right. It's me. The note that we sing below so is me. So, so, me, me. Can you try that first measure with me? Ready, sing. So, so, me, me. Great job. Now we jump back up to this note. What's this note? Yes, it's so again. That's right. And then the note beside it is just a step up. Do you remember what note is a step up from so? Yes, la. La is one step up from so. Let's try singing our first two measures. Ready, sing. So, so, me, me. So, la, so. Do you think you can go on and try the next two? I bet you can because they're the same three notes we've already figured out, just in a different order. Let's give it a try. Ready, sing. So, so, la, la. so, me. Very good job on that top line. If you need to try it again, go ahead, rewind it back, and give it another try. Let's check out the bottom line. What note will this be? It's on the very first space. So it's a skip down from me. Yes, it's do. Good job. We have a lot of do's in a row. 8 do's in a row. Let's sing them. Do, 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 do. Good job. The rest of the notes in this line are the same as the ones we learned in the top line. So let's see if we can figure out, now that we know our 8 do's, if we can sing the whole bottom line. Here we go. Do, 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 do. So, la, so, mi. Mi, so, me, so, me, do. That was really good. Let's try just the last measure and extra note so that we can give the last measure a try, because it's a little tricky. It moves pretty quickly. Ready, sing. Me, so, me, so, me, do. And we end on our do again. Very good. Let's try the whole thing from the beginning. Ready for the challenge? 1, 2, ready, sing. So, me, so, la, so, la, so, me. Do, 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 do. So, la, so, me. Rest. Me, so, me, so, me, do. Were you able to catch all of that? Again, you can always rewind back if you need another try. We're going to try singing the words and the notes and the rhythms all together now. 1, 2, here we go. Catch a snowflake floating down. Catch it as it's swirling round. Do not worry as you hurry. You can catch it before it falls down to the ground. Nice work singing our Catch a Snowflake song. Let's try that one more time. Words and notes all together. 1, 2, ready, sing. Catch a snowflake floating down. Catch it as it's swirling round. Do not worry as you hurry. You can catch it before it falls down to the ground. All right, fabulous job helping to read the rhythm, read the notes, and sing it along with the words. I can't wait to try to add something else to this song later on in the year. Please say and clap the following rhythm patterns with me. We're going to say and clap each pattern 2 times before we move on to the next rhythm. Here we go. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. Great. Next rhythm. Ready, go. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. Good. Next one. Ready, go. Ta-dee, ta. Repeat. Ta-dee, ta. Good. Here's the next one. Ready, go. Ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, ta. Again. Ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, ta. Great. Here's the next one. Ready, go. Ta-dee, ta. Beautiful. Here's the next one. Ready, go. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Again. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Very good. Next rhythm. Here we go. Ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta-dee, ta. Good. Here's the next one. Ready, go. Ta, ta. Ta, ta. Good job. Next one. Ready, go. Ta, ta. Again, here we go. Ta, ta. Good job. Here's the next one. Ready, go. Ta, ta-dee, ta. Again, ta, ta-dee, ta. Beautiful job saying and clapping all of those rhythm patterns with me. You were fabulous.
Alright, so we have a song today. It's called Donkey Donkey. It's an old English rhyme, and someone set it to music, and it has some words in there that we might not recognize. So we're going to go through those real quick. Donkey, donkey, old and gray, open your mouth and gently bray. That word bray is not one that I was real familiar with. Does anyone have an idea what that is? It's what is meant when they say the donkey cried. So the donkey's crying out, it's making noise. So the donkey, open your mouth and gently cry or make noise. We're asking it to lift its eyes. Lift your eyes, blow your horn. So in other words, make noise. And then we're asking him to do that because we want him to wake the world this sleepy morn. So they're using the donkey as a way of waking up in the mornings. So looking at our pitches here, we have a so right here. And then this one here is going to be our me because it's a skip lower. And then we have a so. And then this one would be a what? A step higher than so. Our law. Then we have our so. Then our me. And then our do. So can you help me sing that right quick? First part with our hand signs. Ready and go, donkey. So with our so's, me's, does and do's. Ready and go, so me, so me, do. And then if you look down here, do you notice that it is almost the exact same, especially right in here? Me, so, la, me, so, me, do. But over here, they're just changing it by adding a toddy here. That's the only difference. So can you add that second so in? Here we go. Ready and go. So, me. So, me, do. Can you put both those lines together? 1, 2, ready and go. So, me, so, me, do. So, me, so, me, do. And when we're looking down here, let's see. We're going to move on. We have a repeat right here of that so la, the so me, so la, so me do. But then we just have our so la, so right here. And then it repeats. So can you help me out with those pitches this time? Here we go. Ready and go. So me, so la, so me so, mi, mi, do. So, so, mi, do. Putting that together with the words. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. It goes, donkey, donkey, old and gray, open your mouth and gently bray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn, wake the world this sleepy morn. And then it's going to repeat. See if you can help me sing it when it's time. Here we go. Donkey, donkey, old and gray, open your mouth and gently pray. Lift your eyes, blow your horn, wake the world this sleepy morn. Here we go. I want you to practice that a lot this week, uh, uh, over the next couple of days, because when we come back on Thursday, we're going to put an ostinato with it. You got to know the song really well to be able to do that. So practice this until you get it down good. I'll see you here in a little bit.
Let's review a little bit about Franz Liszt before we learn some more about him. Remember, he was born in the country of Hungary in Eastern Europe in the early 19th century, which was 1811 was the year he was born. His father was an amateur musician who encouraged Franz to become a musician and to learn the piano. So by the age of 9, Franz was quite an accomplished piano player. Remember, he went to Austria to meet Beethoven, who was very impressed by Franz Liszt. And then when he went to Paris, he began taking composition lessons from several respected teachers and stayed there to perform as a concert piano player. The Romantic era was the time period Liszt was a composer and performer during, and that was the time when composers were using their music to emphasize feelings and emotions through dynamics and tempo changes. Remember, dynamics are how loud or soft you play, and tempo is how fast or slow you're playing. Liszt was considered a child prodigy because as a young child, he was able to produce and perform material that many adults would not have even been capable of. Here's our new information. Liszt was influenced by great virtuoso violinists living in Paris. A virtuoso is someone who is just absolutely incredible at what they do, like beyond technically amazing. That's what the violin players he was watching were. One of the violinists' name was Niccolo Paganini. Liszt heard Paganini play very, very difficult and technically challenging music, and he set out to develop his piano skills to be equally as great as Paganini's. There's a picture of Niccolo Paganini. Well, in order to have music to show off his amazing skills, Liszt had to write his own music to perform, because he couldn't find things that were as amazing as what he wanted to show off. His music was more difficult than many other composers of the time. There's just a little snippet of these are called octaves. That means his pinky and his thumb on both hands were playing very quickly at the same time. That's why you see all of those notes. Liszt didn't want to share the stage with any other performers because he loved being the center of attention, and he was kind of a rock star of his time. So he developed the solo performance and introduced the term recital. Before him, the word recital really hadn't been used. He also insisted on further showing off by memorizing all of his music which people still do today whenever they have solo recitals. I know when I was learning to be a music teacher and I had to take private voice lessons, I had to do recitals and I had to memorize all of my music. And as a kid, when I was doing piano recitals, I had to memorize all of my music. I blame Liszt for that. All right, well, we're going to listen to another one of his songs. And this song is called Weihnachtsbaum. And we're going to listen to number 5, which is Scherzoso. And Scherzoso means playful or not serious. So see if as you listen here in a moment, we can hear that it's not serious sounding. Well, Weihnachtsbaum was written and dedicated to his first grandchild, Daniela von Bülow. Daniela had accompanied her grandfather to Rome when he was not feeling well. The first performance of Weihnachtsbaum was on Christmas Day in 1881 in Daniela's hotel room in Rome because her birthday was Christmas Eve, but they always celebrated on Christmas Day. There are 12 pieces in this collection. Most of them are based on Christmas carols. This song is based on a song called Lighting the Candles on the Tree at Last. I hope you enjoy Scherzoso from Weihnachtsbaum. And again, see if you think it sounds playful or not very serious.